All right, so welcome back to another Bottom Shelf Bangers. This is week 4.
Week 4. Yeah,
Wow.
moving along.
Yeah, this is crazy.
After last week's, I'm hoping this one's better. I have higher hopes for this one. I think once you guys see what the bottle is, I think some of you guys will have strong opinions about this one.
It smells good, first of all. This is Jared's week, so this is the one he poured for me, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Do you have a price on it? Like,
20, it's 20,
Okay,
it's in
fair,
20, so
fair.
it's more expensive than last
yeah,
week's.
I have had it.
I'm pretty sure you've had it.
It smells pretty good right now.
Smells-
Almost like sweet tea or like a soda or something is what I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. That's a good nose. I like that sweet tea for sure.
Yeah.
Good. It's not like super like rich flavors. It's just very light, classic sweet flavors.
Very light. I'm immediately thinking low proof. I'm not sure the proof on it, but higher rye, lower proof is what I'm thinking off the nose.
Sure.
Not sure though. A good nose. And again, coming off last week, not hard to beat. Is this what you remember the nose?
I remember it being a little bit more, a little less sweet than this. It's actually
Okay,
less sweet
because
than
this
last
smells really sweet. That's good.
time. That's really good.
Up front, very classic vanilla, marshmallowy. Back of the palate, those kind of continue, but like they get a little stronger, I think, as they go, which is kind of unique, especially when we're talking budget bourbon.
Yeah, it's a well-bodied drink.
Yeah, very structured.
Yeah, I get a really strong savory note on the palate when I drink.
I think this might be the one to take the crown of our 4 so far.
I think
For me,
I like this.
yeah, immediately I'm much more soothing to the palate. Like it is just
And knowing what it is, I think that makes sense.
coming off a complete opposite of last week again. Last week I'm like, this is not something I would recommend. This is something that if I had this for the first time I had bourbon, I would not recommend it to anyone. I would not be a bourbon drinker, and this is the complete opposite.
Complete opposite. I feel like this could sneak into a $40 under.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blind.
Immediately,
this
that's
could
what it
score
feels
up
like.
there
Yeah.
with it. Yeah.
I have no clue what this could be. I don't think it's
I get like kettle corn on the palate. I mean,
Mhm.
like a little bit of kettle corn,
Kettle corn's great, yeah. Especially the really caramelized pieces.
Yes,
Yeah, you know, like
yeah.
that is so good.
or like that Christmas tin of popcorn
Yeah.
that you get, and you can like combine the cheese one with the caramel.
Yes, the
and
Christmas
butter.
tin, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like to me.
Man, I have no guesses. I don't think it's Old Forester.
Does this remind you of? Is that why you said Old Foresters? Remind you of Brown-Forman?
It reminds me of Brown-Forman a little. I'm trying to think other budget offerings though. Is it Early Times?
Which one? Regular or bonded?
Wait, I didn't know there's 2.
There's 2.
Bonded?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
it is. It's this bottle right here. Actually, I didn't bring one. I actually used the one on the shelf.
Nice.
That might give us. It was opened up already, so that might be.
That's very good.
But
What's the proof of the roll Early Times?
low, 80s probably.
That's really good.
So that's why I said Brown-Forman, because they used to make it Brown-Forman, and now this is Sazerac Barton. But apparently it's still distilled. It's still the juice from Brown-Forman. They're just bottling it and batching it and whatever, blending it over at Barton. So people really like the wood tops, and then the people don't like the screw tops.
Yeah.
And when I bought this, I didn't love it as much because I had a lot of hype for it. People like this. Like, this is some people's favorite bottle.
Or is it plastic versus metal? Is that the difference?
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah,
Plastic versus metal.
yeah,
that's
different
what it is.
tops.
This is the
Yeah.
new top from. This is the Barton Sazerac top.
So everyone thinks they're different, and they are technically, I guess, because they've been blinded so many times by other YouTube channels, by
Yeah.
other people. We've not had a chance to get our hands on the plastic top one.
No, I would like to.
But I've heard that it could just be the way that it's blended is a little different.
Yes.
Same juice, but someone's batching it a little differently.
Yeah, Brown-Forman's bringing it to Barton, and Barton's just blending it weird. Or
Yeah.
they're throwing some other stuff in there. You never know.
But I'm like extremely happy with this. I didn't rate it before, but either way, I was gonna give it probably the same rating.
Sure.
I'm thinking like 40. I don't know, it's pretty high. 38.
Yeah, it's really good. It's not my personal preference.
It's better than I remember though.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. And for 1 liter, great value. That's what I was kind of thinking on the price, because I was trying to do the math. I'm like, I can't do that. It's in the 20s.
Yeah.
We'll go 36.
Okay, fair. So 76.
Yeah, I think it can get better.
Or 74, sorry.
This is really good. Honestly, I don't think anything's going to get like
extremely
high 40s.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we're going to save that just in case something's knocks our socks off.
And we're trying to keep it relative, again, for the budget bottles. Because we're not, like last week we gave some Wild Turkey products, like that same score. Those could be a lot better than this.
Great point. Don't go watch that video and say, well, Russell's 10 only got a whatever.
Yeah.
These are completely different.
Yeah, we're trying to keep the scale just for the bottom shelf bangers in that realm. And then when we do other stuff, like if we when we did the Russell's 13 review, that's going to be a little different rating as well. So, like, kind of keep it relative. Like, that's an understandable thought. But this is really good. And I would say if you haven't picked it up, go and do that right now.
1 liter, bottle and bond, 100 proof. I mean, one of the best values you can get out there. It can be sometimes trickier to find. And also, leave a comment if you've had the plastic top or whatever the difference is. But I think this is a bottom shelf banger, and last week's was a bottom shelf danger.
Yeah, definitely. That was.
I think that couldn't be more different.
Yeah.
So I think this is the top of the list now, and benchmark is like way down.
Yeah. So it's last place officially too, and then this one is definitely taking the lead.
So very interesting, but I'm glad we got to dethrone Old Granddad.
Yeah. I don't think it was that bar was set that high, but I think this definitely overtook that pretty easily.
This might be up there for a while.
I could see it definitely being up there for a while. As soon as I smelled it, I was like, this is pretty good. Yep. So thank you guys again for watching. Have a good week, and then please check back next week.